With today's routines becoming more and more reliant on digital tools and technology, some may struggle with feeling isolated or anxious. For today's Wellness Wednesday, we get some tips on how to manage life's curveballs. I want you to please welcome mental health and life coach Martha Rice. All right, how you doing today? Thanks for coming on the show.
Wonderful. Nice to be here, Paul, with you and talking to you and dialoguing with you this morning.
Well, thanks for being here. Okay, we've got a thing called disconnected culture. What is that?
That's when individuals isolate, because remember when the pandemic came, everybody had to go and isolate to protect themselves. And so what happened was we started to get into survival mode, which is what we are created to do. The problem now is that we kind of stuck in that era, and we creating more. It's happening more and more. But it's really not as. It's not outwardly seen.
Yeah.
That's the danger.
Okay, so the pandemic is over.
The pandemic is over.
But we're still in this groove like that, you know, of being isolated. So do you think technology, you think we were kind of headed that way before COVID?
Oh, yes, absolutely, especially with technology, with cell phones. Like, if you ever notice, you go out to dine with your family, everybody is on their cell phone.
Oh, yeah.
And also AI is coming out now, and jobs are being lost. So when people come see me, they're seeing me because they're isolated.
Yeah, you know, matter of fact, you brought that up. I was looking at a video. It was an old video from the 90s or something, before cell phones, and everybody's just talking to each other. There's nobody looking down. Everybody's, getting to see how you're doing, and we're missing that.
We're missing that.
And it's got to have an impact on our mental health.
Yes, it does, because what happens is these are relationships that we're really not connected in the real world when we using Facebook and Instagram and all of that. We're connecting in a pseudo way.
Yeah.
But so when we get to our families, we're connecting to the device, but not face-to-face interaction. We are created to be relational.
Okay, you brought up some great points. So what do we do? I mean, it seems pretty obvious. Stay off the phone, I guess.
It's really being intentional about connecting with the people face-to-face that's in your community, in your family. Fostering face-to-face connections are very important. Encouraging open and honest communication when you're together, being open with each other about what's going on. Be present while you communicate. That's important, because a lot of times if you're on your phone, that's disrespectful.
You know, I'm guilty as charged.
I am too.
Sometimes,
I was.
I'll be looking at something on the phone that really interests me, and my daughter or somebody will be talking, and then I have to realize, hey, that's really disrespectful.
It really is. It's saying, in essence, I don't want to be with you right now.
Yes.
And I didn't realize that till my husband. He is intentional. When I come home and I say, I want to talk to you, he'll turn the TV off and turn to me. And that convicted me, because I was like, oh my God, I don't do that. I'm like letting him know I don't want to be bothered. And that is a subliminal way of doing that.
And I think we get in a trap.
Yes, and it's like more and more we getting too comfortable with being alone, and that is not good.
Isolation is not good.
And so it's causing anxiety, stress, fear, worry, all of these things.
Okay, so I know there's a lot of folks out there, and they're like, maybe I do these things. You have a workshop coming up, right?
Yes, I do. And my workshop, what made me do it is because I was able to overcome all of those things. And so I created a workshop. It's for the Mental Health Awareness Month, and it's for anxiety, stress, fear, and worry. I have learned how to navigate those things and more effectively and rapidly.
And if folks are anxious, which more and more are anxious, you can help them.
And I can help them.
Yeah, I can tell you this, when I was in my 20s, I don't know what it is about being in your 20s, but when I was in my 20s, and this was a long time ago, I had a little period where I got anxious and I needed to be kind of straightened out a little bit. So how can they find out more?
They can go to complete the letter N, hem.com. And there's a flyer on the website. You hit join now, and it'll take you straight to the workshop. And you can call me at 210-544-3631.
Okay, and you know what? You're helping people, and we really appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me.
All right, and have a happy May 1st.
You too.
All right, thank you, Martha. Appreciate it. All right, up next, meet this